The word responsibility is one of those crazy words, right? Like the word responsibility has a lot of weight sometimes to it, a lot of a depth of meaning. Sometimes it's heavy in our lives. There's a lot of responsibility. When we think about our life, there's so much responsibility everywhere we look. When we get in our car, we're responsible to put on our seatbelt. Now that's a pretty easy one, but one of the bigger responsibilities we have as parents, we're responsible for our kids. The Lord puts our kids in our care, and what a heavy responsibility. I think every couple, young couple, when they are pregnant with their first kid, have this, oh my goodness, we're responsible for another life. And so many times we look at that through the lens of making sure that they're fed and that they're protected and they're healthy and they're cared for. They got a roof over their head. They go to school and get good grades and all that kind of stuff. But in addition to those responsibilities, there's another responsibility that we carry as it relates to our kids. We see this played out in Genesis chapter 18 as the Lord is talking about Abraham in verse 18 and 19. Let me read this to you. It says, Abraham will surely become a great and powerful nation, and all nations on earth will be blessed through him. For I have chosen him so that he will direct his children and his household after him to keep the way of the Lord by doing what is right and just, so that the Lord will bring about for Abraham what he has promised him. One of the other responsibilities we have is not just to make sure our kids eat their vegetables, but also to make sure that they understand who the Lord is, that they understand who God is and how to live for God and how to do what is right and what is just. And it's one of those things that we have an opportunity every day and a responsibility to model for our kids what it looks like to follow Jesus. So I want to encourage you today, even if you don't have any kids in your home anymore, for the next generation of our society, for the next generation of our community, to model what it looks like to follow Jesus. As you put one foot in front of the other, don't be afraid to talk about God's goodness. Don't be afraid to talk about what it looks like to follow the Lord, to serve the Lord, to do what is right and what is just. That is one of our responsibilities. God bless you and have a great day.